Hey, what's going on guys, it is Lasty here and welcome to a new FIFA 14 squad builder here on my channel. Today I have got a really nice squad to show you actually, featuring some pretty awesome attacking free players, which is just great. First off, if you guys are looking to buy any coins, then be sure to check out UT Coin Traders. As always guys, links are going to be down below in the description for you. But yeah, as I said, I have got a nice squad. I'm going to be going with the 4-3-2-1 squad today. That formation is returning this year in FIFA. We've got a load of new formations on this game, but this one has remained and looks exactly the same to me. But in goal today, we are going to be going with this guy right here, Thibaut Courtois, the Belgian player who plays for Atletico Madrid. Using the shield chemistry style on him, giving him that reflexes, speed and kicking just up the areas where he doesn't quite have the best stats already. Right back today, we are going to be using none other than Micah Richards. He's big, he's hench, he is such a beast, that is for sure. Guardian chem style on him, and he costs you around that 5,000 coin mark, and I would really recommend him as a right back to you guys. I think he's absolutely fantastic. Left back today, we're going to stay in the Premier League and we are going to get ourselves a Gael Clichy, who again is a very good player as well. Not quite on the same sort of level as Micah Richards. He's slightly more attacking and stuff, but I feel like he's also pretty good. No chemistry style on him. I should have perhaps used one to make him a little bit better at defending. Centre backs today, we are going to go with Vincent Kompany as our first centre back. Now, it doesn't get much better than that. He is an absolute tank on this game. 45,000 coins paid. Got the backbone chem style on him to give him passing, defending and heading. I felt like his pace was already enough, so we just increased that defending even more. And then to partner him today, we have gone with Tommy V, Thomas Vermaelen. What a good centre back he is for a very cheap amount of coins. 4,000 is all you're going to need to pick up one of these. Upped his pace, defending and heading with the anchor chemistry style, and I really rated him as a centre back. So just talking about my defence here, I thought we were pretty solid. The area of not quite so goodness was probably the left hand side. I mean, Richards and Kompany on that right side were far better than Vermaelen and Clichy, where it just felt more solid over on that right hand side. I felt like Clichy pushed up too much, but saying that, he used his pace a lot, and I needed that pace sometimes to really help me out, you know, because some of the times those centre backs, they just run forward for no apparent reason, and then it's down to your fullback to really help out. And I've got to say, Clichy did that, but it was, you know, I'm more solid with that right hand side there because they're bigger guys, to be honest, and that works better on Ultimate Team. So first midfielder in our, we got 3 centre mids to use here. Today we're going to be using Fellaini in the centre mid spot, and he is a great player on this game. Just look at his stats, man. They're all above 70, which is crazy. He's going to cost you around that 10 to 11k coins sort of mark now, using the engine chemistry style on him. Then next up we have got this guy, Axel Witsel, who is, again, he's very similar to Fellaini actually, and he's actually got 4-star skill moves, not quite as tall, but used the Gladiator chem style on him, and I found him to be alright. He was probably the worst one out of the 3 midfielders. And then to finish off this midfield, we are going to be going with Paulinho, the Brazilian who plays for Spurs, and I was really impressed with him. I did put them in the wrong way round there, but that is how it should be. Paulinho on the left there, using the artist chemistry styles up his passing and dribbling just a little bit, and you're going to pay around the 8,000 coin mark for them. Now, I actually scored some goals with these midfielders. Fellaini, in fact, I did have a game where I scored 9 goals against my opponent. Fellaini, he managed to grab a hat-trick of headers from corners, and that is just redonkulous. Paulinho there with quite a nice little half volley finish. But yeah, the goals you'll see with Fellaini, they are literally hat-trick of headers from corners, and he does the Gangnam style right there. That is, I love that celebration. I mean, if there's one to really annoy your opponents, it is that one for sure. Nice finish there, finesse finish from Axel Witsel. And then look at Fellaini, he just rises above it. It's just ridiculous. What a good midfield that was. They were all 3 really big beasts. And then our strike force. This is going to get good, guys. We have got the Inform Hulk, who I've got to say is the best Inform I have used so far on Ultimate Team. He was an absolute class player. 6 goals and 4 assists in 7 games, and he has got 87 pace, 85 dribbling, and 88 shooting. I'm using the Hawk chemistry style on him just to up him in various different areas there. And I found him to be so good this year, that is just ridiculous. Our striker today is going to be the informed Diego Costa, another big, fairly strong guy. High work rates you will see right there, which is a little unfortunate. I've upped his pace and his passing, and I bought him for 120k. He managed to get 4 goals and 4 assists in the 7 games. Unfortunately, he had 4 in 4. But then I didn't play very well for the last 3 games that I used this team, which was unfortunate. But then we have Neymar. Oh, Neymar. I've been borrow this again by... today we're going to be shouting out my good friend Dan, or Mr. Infernus HD. He let me borrow this Neymar of his, which he has done a squad builder and whatnot around him, so I'd really appreciate it if you go and check out his channel. He's approaching that 1,000 mark, and every subscription to him means a whole lot, so I'd really appreciate it if you go and shout out my buddy Dan, or go and check out his channel and subscribe and stuff. That'd be epic. But Neymar here, he has got stats, and he was a good player. I mean, I've been raving to you guys about the regular Neymar, that's for sure. And this one out on the left, a lot of people were moaning that he was a left winger, you know. They really like the central Neymar. And I just thought, well, we haven't really got any good 5-star Brazilians out on that left-hand side this year. So, you know, why not put him out wide? That's epic. I mean, we can then use all sorts of players in the middle, because there is an absolute abundance of 5-star skillers who play as like a cam and stuff on this game. So it's great that he's out on the left, I find. Diego Costa was quite a nice player to use. He was a little bit sluggish in my opinion, but other than that he was a decent player. A lovely Berber spin there, absolutely cutting that defender apart. That was the first goal I scored with Hulk, and I fell in love with him from there. I really enjoyed him. Neymar picking up the pieces here. I scored some really nice goals with this team. I mean, there's one at the end with Hulk that I just can't wait to get to, because I really thought it was such a great goal. But this team was just... it played really well. It took me a couple of games to get into it. I'll give you that. But other than that, like, once I realised what these players could do, like what I had to do with Neymar, how I had to play with Diego Costa, then I really got into it. And just the pass and move from these guys was crazy. And look at this goal from Hulk. That is a superb little chip. I love the animation that he took as well. That was great. And this was probably my favourite goal with Neymar. I love the across the body sort of smashes that they do. That is epic. This one being my favourite goal from Diego Costa. Just gets in front of the defender and acrobatically kicks it in. But take a look at this from Hulk. If this isn't deserving of a like, I don't know what is. Just a hoof up from my defender. He takes it first time and just boots it. I mean, what a fucking awesome volley that is. So good, I'm going to show you again. Just look at the tech as that took there to hit that in. That is a great goal and a great squad. So in total, this team actually costs around the 1.1 to 1.2 million mark. Obviously, you could replace this with so many cheaper players if you wanted to build that on the budget. But if you have enjoyed, guys, I'd really appreciate a like. Let's try and hit 1500 on this as a midweek upload. So let's try and hit 1500. That would be epic. I really enjoyed this, and if I can just tell you something, it is to try and use Inform Hulk if you get the chance. He was epic. Thanks for watching. Peace.